In a brief phone conversation, Speaker Montenegro told me it's a mischaracterization to say he's blocking the bill. He says, quote, all bills are receiving due consideration. The Humane Society wants him to make it official then and call for a vote on the animal cruelty bill this Wednesday. September 2023, Chandler police seized 55 dogs, 5 of which were found dead in a freezer.
This bill is a direct result of what became known as the Chandler 55 case.
Arizona Humane Society President Dr. Steve Montenegro says the way the law is currently written, it can take too long to get a warrant from a judge.
Animals had fractured legs that they were dragging around the house. It was egregious and awful. And it took almost 3 weeks to get a search warrant because Arizona laws were so unclear.
Senate Bill 1658 would change the legal threshold from protracted suffering to unreasonable suffering, making it easier to get a warrant.
That would have allowed that case and those animals that were suffering to have gotten into our care much faster.
No excuse for animal abuse.
Dozens have rallied for the bill, and it does have bipartisan support, but there is some pushback.
This bill is cruel to a very different type of animal, and that would be human beings.
Representative Alexander Colladin says it would criminalize people who can't afford to take care of their pets.
If you can't afford to give it to yourself or your kids, you're not breaking the law. But if you can't afford to give it to the family dog, now you're a criminal.
Dr. Hansen says there are routes for people without resources to get their pets taken care of.
You absolutely cannot have a child with a broken leg in a house that's not being addressed. So if it involves a pet owner that does not have funds, for example, we have got 2 low-cost and free veterinary hospitals. We have telemedicine that supports it. There are other resources as well.
Again, the Humane Society is calling on the House Speaker to bring the bill up for a final vote in the House on Wednesday when the legislature is back in session. If he does and it passes, it would still have to go back to the Senate for another vote. In the newsroom tonight, Tom Powell for Arizona's Family.